Who won the first ever SmackDown Women's Money in the Bank ladder match? A man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Down, Down, Up, Up. I'm your host, as always, Apollo. What's going on in the crazy, uncontrolled world of YouTube today? I've been a lot of hate for Money in the Bank, which I thought was an okay show. I'm one of the few who thought it was an okay show, mainly because I can accept that I was wrong in some parts of where the bookies decide to choose. But some of it though just made you want to punch the TV. Whew. Anyway, it is time to run down this past yesterday's Money in the Bank pay-per-view, SmackDown exclusive. Let's kick it pre-show match. No surprises here. The Hype Bros back together at last. Picked up a win over the Colognes. No surprises. It was a decent match. It did what it had to do. Good job. Now we're kicking off the show, which I called right. I knew it would be the SmackDown Women's Money in the Bank, which would kick off the show because it's just chemistry. Every pay-per-view, every Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where there have been two Money in the Bank ladder matches, specifically for briefcase, one of them has always kicked off. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. All four of those pay-per-views had two Money in the Bank ladder matches, and one always kicked off. Usually the SmackDown one. I think always the SmackDown one, actually, but no complaints because it just happened. So yeah, the one that's kicked off, I will complain about a few things. One, it could have used at least another 10 minutes, especially the time that they definitely had in the show. Oh, shame on you, WWE, for not using all that free time, which should not have been free time for the female athletes, because they were kicking. Charlotte's spot was fantastic. I loved that. Oh, what do you call it? A corkscrew moonsault? Oh, it was gorgeous from the top rope to Tamina and Natalia outside. And it was good. It was back and forth. But then the ending. Oh, Becky is so close. The second pick, in a lot of people's minds. But then James Ellsworth came into the ring. Oh, and he pushes Becky off. He grabs the bottom of the ladder and just lifts it up. And goodbye, Becky hits the ropes and she rolls out. And Carmella's down. Ellsworth's looking at her, but then he looks up. Then he climbs up and he grabs the briefcase. He wins the briefcase. And then I was wondering if it was going to be a swerve, like if Ellsworth was just going to give this to somebody else. But no, he just drops it down. Carmella catches it. And Carmella is Miss Money in the Bank. Oh, sorry. I don't have a problem with Carmella winning. She was my pick anyway, because she didn't win at Backlash last year. She did not win at WrestleMania. 3 times a charm in a multi-women match. She wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. Oh, but the ending was so bad. And the referees were all huddled trying to make a decision. But then Ellsworth just grabbed the mic and said, No, your winner is Carmella. But it seems like Bryan and McMahon are going to be making some announcements Tuesday, though, on SmackDown about it. I don't know if they're going to, reverse the decision or make her defend the briefcase. Okay, another thing, then. Why the heck was McMahon not there in the first place? Oh, you slackers, man. Anyway, moving on. I'm having way too much fun going into this now, though, because I know a lot of people really did not like this pay-per-view. That's what I crave. I crave hatred and turn it into just hilarious, fake aggression. Some of it real for me, though. I was a little bit peeved, but I had Carmella as a pick, so I really can't complain. It was just hilarious. This is WWE still in the mindset of Vince McMahon. Oh, let's have a man win the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. It's just, oh man, I almost cried laughing. Oh, ho, ho. Anyway, moving on. We had the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships on the line. And, it was such a good match, man. So many fake endings. The big ending got caught from an Uso splash. Sadly, not as great as the Rumble 2016 because he couldn't catch him. Seems like that's been going on a lot lately. Roman can't hold Taker for the tombstone. He couldn't control the Uso coming down. Hit the big ending, 1-2. Nope. It's either rope breaks or breaking up at the right time or pulling the Uso out of the ring. Same with New Day's finisher, the Midnight Hour, I think is what it's called. Uso got pulled out of that too. And SOS, but an Uso kicked out of the SOS. And then finally the Usos just said, nah, we're done. And they lost by count out. So, New Day don't lose coming back. Usos are still the champs. I'm fine with that. I can't complain. It was a really good match. And then we had the SmackDown Live Women's Championship match. I really, for some reason, like I was just really hoping they'd swerve us and have Lana win. Naomi won, but it was really weird. Lana was in control for most of the match, and then Carmella comes out with the briefcase, but it was a fake. She didn't cash it in. At first, I thought, okay, she's distracting Lana. Why would you distract the heel? But then it turned out it really didn't matter because Lana still had the control. But then Naomi just rolled her, put her in that submission that she beat Bliss with at WrestleMania, and Naomi tapped. No really big complaints there, so I'm not going to complain. Naomi won. That's good. And then we had the WWE Championship match. I am happy this was not the main event. Oh wow, it felt just like a repeat. Except we had some legends in the front row, like Ric Flair, Sergeant Slaughter, Bob Orton, and some other legends, which names just I can't boost in my head right now. So the Singh brothers got ejected because Orton hit the RKO or the RKO stunner, which it seems like a lot of people are doing that right now with a cutter. Like Jeff Hardy, he doesn't do the regular twist of fate anymore. He does like a stunner. And now Orton basically did the same thing. And Mahal, he didn't kick out, but the Singh brothers did put his leg on the rope. The ref caught them and then ejected them. But then the Singh brothers attacked Bob Orton, and Randy Orton went crazy and just tried to murder them like he did at the last pay-per-view. Not using murder in the term, like storyline-wise. Then he went back in. Mahal kicked the leg, which he'd been working on in the match. The Colossus finisher, Dream Street, and pinned him again. No one has kicked out of that move still. It's ridiculously funny. I did not think Mahal was going to win by pinfall, though. I was not. I love Jinder Mahal because I'm one of the. Maybe I'm one of the many, but I'm one of the proud people that called him winning it. But winning by pinfall over Orton again did not feel right. I felt like this was the one, not the tag team titles, that needed the disqualification. But it is what it is. Jinder Mahal still the WWE champion. Yep. It was just a really disappointing finish. And then we had, before and after the World Championship match, a lot of network filler, a lot of promo filler, and a bonus match, the Ascension and Breezango. Oh, you fillers. Can't complain, though. I am a fan of both teams. And Breezango won in like 5 minutes. Maybe less than 5 minutes. One thing before I go into the main event, I completely forgot until now. It actually happened. Maria and Mike Bennett actually came to WWE. They came out and cut a promo saying, oh, we're in love, all that, and the crowd immediately turned on them. It's going to be really boring and corny for the next few weeks with those two. But Maria came back. Haven't seen her in 7 years, so I can't complain. We'll see what happens with those two. No Rusev, by the way, which really did hurt, because I'm going to go into the Money in the Bank ladder match now. Out comes everyone. I'm expecting Nakamura to be the last one to come out, but he is second last until Corbin attacked him from behind and took him out, and they had to take Nakamura to the back. Ooh, I was wondering, are we getting Rusev as a replacement? Nope. The match just started with all 5 guys, and it was so good. Oh, it was so good. Those spots were great. A Dragon Plex by Zayn on the apron to Kevin Owens. Oh, it scared the crap out of me. It was mental. Oh, and so many other good spots. If you can watch the match, watch the match. It's really, really good. And then finally Corbin's climbing up, the ring's empty, then Nakamura comes back out. He starts killing it and gets enough time in to get his stuff in, at least to Kansasha to everyone except Styles, because they've hit money. They had AJ Styles versus Nakamura for a bit. It was good. It was good. Took me back to Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, it was so good. Then they're climbing up. But then they made the wrong decision. It's Money in the Bank. If there's 2 briefcases, you always have a heel and a face win. They had Carmella win. This was more to Sami Zayn and sending the crowd home happy. Nope. They just had Corbin push Nakamura and AJ off and then just climb up and take it. I was not impressed by that. I have nothing against Baron Corbin. I've been watching him since NXT. I love the guy. He's awesome. He kicks ass in the ring. But that was really the wrong decision. If you wanted Corbin to have it, this should not have been the main event. If you wanted him so much, Sammy wins, and then Corbin takes the briefcase from Zayn, like suckers him into a match, say at SummerSlam or Battleground, and Corbin wins it from him. It did not feel right. It did not feel right. A lot of people felt really unhappy with this pay-per-view, but I think it's just going to be one of those pay-per-views where, oh, I'm upset, but I'll get over it and all that. I thought it was an okay pay-per-view, but it is what it is. Thank you for listening to my rants. I had a lot to say about this one, at least going over the 10-minute mark. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the pay-per-view. What was your favorite match? All that good stuff. And I will see you next time for my predictions and afterthought of WWE Great Balls of Fire. Keep it real.